The regular reports of the Demon King and the Administrator. So this is like a fun little thing or whatever. The midnight of the first day when Shiraori's apotheosis. Apotheosis. Yeah, I said that right. Can you hear me? Oh, Kuro-chan. It seems that you can hear me. As expected, if I don't look out for that, I'm quite uneasy. Is it okay to contact like this every day at this time? Ah, okay. It would be better to contact each other. And so, after separating with that, nothing strange has been done, right? Ah, don't tell me she did. She did, I guess. What she did? Say it! Ah, it's long if I start to explain, so listen silently, okay? The Demon King is explaining. In other words, she protected the reincarnated person who was almost kidnapped and killed by the elves in the Divine Word religion. That's right. It's a little unexpected. I thought that it's a self-sufficiency type that doesn't show any interest except herself. Shiro-chan's a good girl, you know, though her usual actions are illogical and incomprehensible. That unusual action are a problem. Right. I understood the matter this time. Rather, she did well. I will contact the elves in the Divine Word religion. Can I rely on you? Though I don't know that I don't think that a favorable answer will return. Yeah. I will pierce a nail just in case, but I don't think that it will do anything. Continue to watch at your side, too. Roger. Well, then, that's all for today. I will contact you again at the same time tomorrow. Well, yes. A certain day's regular report 1 year later. That drunk alcohol again? The inn was blown off. Good grief. Why did it become such a situation? Well, about this matter, I think that Kuro-chan, who made Shiro-chan to remember that alcohol's taste, is responsibility. However, then, if you take away the alcohol, won't it end? You want me to do such a frightening thing? I think that Shiro-chan will choose to kill me to snatch it back without hesitation. But how? You're right. That's such a person. Right? In order to secure my personal safety, I can do nothing but continue to give her alcohol. Please at least make effort to suppress the surrounding damage. Well, I will do that because I don't want to stand out. I beg you. Certain days regular report and 2 years later. And so, what happened to the cards? I take the responsibility to keep it. I see. However, if that's a real, does that mean that she went to Dee's place? It's likely so. Although she disappears to somewhere suddenly sometimes, I didn't thought that it was Dee's place. What is she planning? One vote is not thinking anything. That's possible. But she went to see that D. It's impossible to be careless. Although it's possible in my mind from before, is that D amazing? Well, I will say that if the power relationship of D and me is shown directly, I don't have a chance to win, even if the heaven and earth are reversed. That much? And no matter how much I struggle, if that person moves, I can't do anything. It's such a person. Scary. However, that person doesn't move so often, unless a certain condition is satisfied. What's the condition? Harming her kin. Eh? D won't forgive those who harm her kin and the ones similar to it. She will make the opponent pay for it without fail. At that time, when D declared to make that into her kin has a strong implication of restraining me. She might be pleased with that purely. I see. As for me, I don't have the intention to move on that. I didn't have the intention to move on that. But it's probably an insurance. What kind of path will that advance in the future? And according to that, it's possible that I can be hostile with that. At that time, what do you plan to do? Of course, I will advance my path, even if D will erase me afterwards. You stubborn person. I'm aware of it. For the time being, can you join with us once? Maybe Kuro-chan can break the curse of the cards. I mean, because I don't want to hold such a dangerous thing, I want to give it to Kuro-chan. I understand. I will join you when I'm free. A certain day's regular report and 3 years later. I found another dead facility. With this, how many is it? 2 surviving facilities and 7 dead facilities. Whether our eyes were tricked so far, or the people who concealed it at that time were excellent. Probably both. Rather than the dead facilities, there are 3 surviving facilities including that place. I can't make excuse for my mistake. About this matter, it's not the responsibility of Kuro-chan alone. After all, we moved around to destroy such facilities after the system operates. Oh, right, because he's the one doing that, obviously. Or because there's such movement, the cover... I was kind of reading their voices, opposite voice, my bad. Or because there's such movement, the cover-up might have been made carefully. You mean there are facilities built after the system operates? It's just a possibility. A exceedingly possible possibility. It's helpless. How long will the work there be completed? If possible, I want it to end within another 3 years, but because I want to proceed with careful investigation, it's a problem to do it in a hurry. You're right. Understood. It's fine even if it takes many years, so find all of the operating facilities this time for sure. Of course, I intend to do so. How about the recovered core? The energy in the core is slowly reduced in the world. It's dangerous when it's returned rapidly. I see. Though someone of somewhere absorbed it suddenly and became a god, only that can do such a thing. Even I can't do such a thing. If such a thing is possible, at least another 3 gods will be born in this world. Yeah, if it's that easy to become a god, Potamus would have become a god a long time ago. Because that guy accidentally tried it and failed, it becomes such a situation now. If only he would just die like that. I agree. However, why Shiro-chan do such an absurd thing? Well, it's usually impossible because that is variously special, I don't understand the reason. Only a handful exist among the gods who can do such a thing. Shiro-chan is a non-standard? Do you think that a person who reached the god in only 1 year can be settled in standard? Nope. That kind of special talent might have been anticipated by D. And her personality that don't make people get tired, and also a troublemaker. That might be so. Although we will enter the demon's territory after this, I can only have a premonition of troubles. Grip the brittle firmly. If I can do it, I won't have a hard time. Certainly. I like that. Grip the brittle firmly. I like that. That's brittle is the thing on a horse that you hold on to. If you're riding horseback. So he's like keep control over Kumo. That's great. Oh yeah.